So today's topic is we're gonna steer away from the marriage now. We've done too much of that. So why do Moroccans? Do you know what? Do you want to talk about the topic? Because I'm always clipped in the TikTok saying the topic, and then people come for me. So do you know what? You could take the heat today.
Let's do it.
Do
it. So which camera am I looking at? Which one? This one right there. All right. So why do Moroccans not support each other? And let's be a little bit more specific. Here in the UK, why do the Moroccan community not gel together and instead choose to...
I've got so much to say about this, but you guys go.
But I think a lot of our comments, if we do, we get a lot of people talking about this particular helma.
Well, because
Moroccans outside this helma, and I'm sorry to say, guys, they do support. Because you see them they do pull up to things.
Thank goodness he said it and I didn't, because they were coming for me.
I'll say it, man. I'll say I'm born and bred around here and I know how it is.
When you say around here, for those that don't know.
North Kensington, a big Moroccan community, Not everyone, but there are individuals that will not support their own. And it's a shame. And it does spread to the wider community. Well, I think it's just where it's so concentrated here, because there's a lot of us. Outside of the community, people do support. Outside our things, there's a lot of supporters that support what we're doing.
So, can I say my view? Can I go?
I was just going to ask him a question.
Okay, go.
So obviously, from the Halma here, you know pretty much all the Maghreba. Yeah. Was this always the case? Like, was there a point where Maghreba were actually together?
Of course, when we all first got here, man.
What happened?
Our families first got here, they had no choice but to help each other.
What happened?
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's because cultural differences and picking up bad habits and not following our religion properly to the... You know what I'm saying, brother? You lose track. So the generation grew up and changed. Morals went out the window. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Just society changes people, bro, and changes people's views. And I said, not everyone's the same. There are supporters out there who support like what we do and other things that other people are doing. But not enough. It could be more. I mean, just in a certain context, you're right, because it does spread out, but there are supporters, but there could be more. Yeah, we need to be like a force, like the West Indian community, like the Somali community. Do you understand? We need to be out in force.
Somalis are amazing.
I think that's a strange comparison that you made.
No.
But they support each other, man. They support each other.
Tell me when I'm allowed to talk.
No, don't worry. You just leave your hand up.
They support each other, man. They back each other.
See Somalians. In Shepherd's Bush, the Somali people, when they open a restaurant, everyone turns up for a good 2 weeks. Yeah, they make sure that restaurant there is business is booming. And what does that do? When you see a busy restaurant, it makes you want to go in there, right? Yeah, so we don't do that. If someone opens up a restaurant here, Maghreba turn around and be like, عندهم مكلة مسمومة ولا عندهم طبات. Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah. Start slagging off.
Start slagging off. I feel like at some point there was like a civil war between the Maghreba and there's like a left side and a right side and the Bloods and the Crips, and you just don't like each other.
Do you know what I've noticed? Because I didn't grow up in Goulburn and North Kensington. Okay, so I grew up in North Kensington, so I didn't grow up around Moroccans. From my experience, the ones that I've come across throughout my life that are doing incredibly well, the one common denominator that I found is that they didn't grow up around Moroccans either. That's just an observation I've made. So any Moroccans that I've seen that have been successful and doing well, they never had a Moroccan influence, they didn't grow up around Moroccans, and I always found that strange, and I thought, wow, so because you chose to sort of go against the grain and maybe it wasn't your choice, but you were not around Moroccans, how come you were able to succeed and move forward and move faster in life?
That is the case. Some people were successful because they weren't around other Moroccans.
And Hassan Hajjaj done it.
And the thing is, isn't that sad?
But there's also Moroccans that were around there that are very successful and done very, very, very well for themselves. Yeah. Do you understand? Is a minority of kind of small-minded people that don't,
But I think you're looking at it on a smaller scale. If you look at it on a larger scale, in general, why are Moroccans not doing the same, at least the same, or not better than our counterparts, the same immigrants?
We're talking
here in the UK. So the immigrants that came into the UK at the same time that Moroccans did. Why is it that the other immigrants that came to the country the same time as the Moroccans did have surpassed us? I'll give you examples of like.
They haven't surpassed us. They haven't surpassed us.
No, 1 second. Let me
Go
finish.
on.
So, like the Afghan community, for example, the Iraqis, they come together collectively. They will invest together. They will move together. They will buy together. Moroccans, if you ask a fellow Moroccan, do you have anything, or should we go into business, or should we do this? No, I don't have anything. They think about themselves and they don't think about the bigger picture.
Look,
whereas other communities come together.
We are fishing, okay?
Is that what you'd call it?
We've been spoiled. Yeah, we haven't come from the war-stricken country, yeah, where we've had bombs hitting us and whatnot. We haven't come from that. We're spoiled. We're a spoiled race. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, Allah mubarak. A lot of us have got lovely homes back in Morocco. They've got businesses. You understand? They're not. We haven't come from like, oh, yes, there's poverty out there, but we haven't been persecuted.
But
1 second. So these men, when they come here, Lobs, the government give them big funding. Okay, they get funding to open up these businesses. Don't think these men are coming from there and it's just happening. They get funding, there's special grants and funding for these communities. And there we had that. We had that and it went. Do you understand? We had that. We discussed it on the staff's vlog one day.
Okay, fine.
We had all of that and it went. So now for us as a Moroccan community is to start again.
I think what you're saying is fine. I think it's a cop-out, personally.
It's not a cop-out.
But I'll tell you why. So your example of the war-stricken country is fine. Because
you mentioned Afghanistan and Iraq.
Fine. If you want to run
give me another country.
The Turkish community stay together.
Okay.
They're successful. Fine. Just for argument's sake, to give you one that you can't rebuttal like this, they get grants. Look at the Jewish community, for example. The Jewish community, they will open, somebody's an accountant, somebody's got a mechanic, somebody's got this, and they will keep their money in circulation in that community. They will go to their own. So they know, okay, my brother's a mechanic, I'm going to go here. My so-and-so. Moroccans will know someone in their family or a friend that has a service which they need, but they would rather go to someone else.
Yeah.
This is
that's a qaida that is bad. So
this is what I'm saying.
We need
so
to break that cycle. So we need to break that cycle. And as this generation that's growing up now, we need to break that cycle.
What do you think?
But she is right.
I don't understand it. I'll be honest.
You are right in what you're saying.
I'm telling you, they would rather go to a stranger than put the money in their brother's pocket, which doesn't make sense to me.
Not all. Don't paint everyone with the same brush. Yeah?
I'm not saying all. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of Moroccans that didn't grow up around Moroccans. I think those habits can get rubbed off on you if you're around a lot of Moroccans. But the ones that are not, and they're exposed to other things, I want to say, not all, but we can't all be the same. But my point is, we have to acknowledge that. We can't. You're right.
In this area, we could have done loads. If we, as my brethren keeps on saying, rowing the boat together. If we was all rowing the boat together, a lot of us would be successful. A lot more than just what you see. Do you get what I'm saying? So yes, you're right in what you're saying. As a community, we don't help each other. We don't back each other financially to open up a shop. You open up a shop. You put. We open up a shop for him. Next one, he put that. Yeah, we don't do that.
And then that's how you grow and multiply.
If anything, we're gonna open up a shop next door and be in competition with him. That's the trait that we have.
We're Hasada.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's the truth. At least you have to own it.
Maybe it came from when we were colonized by the French. They made us turn on each other and something.
But I think the generation now should be able to change that mindset.
100%. 100%.
We will.
You know why?
Because now
this is taught. This is taught. From a young age, you look at your elders and you want to emulate them. And this is one of the things that you're going to do. Hadra behind their backs.
But now we're back to when we was talking earlier on about mixed relationships and people of two different nationalities. You're not going to get them traits anymore. Them traits will start getting...
You're right.
Out.
Good point.
Because we got Staff here. Staff's, like, as I said, half West Indian, half Moroccan. He's Moroccan, but he doesn't have that horrible Moroccan trait about him. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Had he been full, maybe he might have had that in him. But because he don't... I might be waffling.
No, you're making a point. You're making a point.
Because I want to try and understand this. Is it because Staff didn't grow up in the area? Or is it because he's half?
I feel like getting him on there and asking him.
No. Do you know what?
No, but I want to get your understanding, because obviously you...
Say that again.
So, do you think someone like Staff, wouldn't have that sort of hest inside of him because he didn't grow up in the area, or because he's half?
Because he didn't grow up in the area.
So there's something wrong in the area?
Yes.
What is it?
It's because we're all from the same place.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
We all come from the same little
because
town.
it doesn't make sense.
Everyone's got to the point where everyone's trying to keep up with Mrs. Jones next door. Do you understand?
No, I think.
And like it's like
It sounds like Borat and his neighbour,
yeah,
innit?
and it's competition, innit? Now it's got to them. They're old and it's competition. Oh, look, they come into my look fresh jala. Look at this khayr. Look, do you understand? That's what it's about now.
No, but you know what?
They don't appreciate. They don't appreciate. They don't like. You know what? Mashallah, but it's like under the table. Mashallah, you understand?
It's not even appreciate. It's forever in competition.
But I think it's phasing out. I think it's phasing out. Around here it is. It's phasing out.
Well, look, we went to an event about a month ago.
I'm talking about the younger generation. Forget our generation. See the ones coming up from behind us. That's gonna all change.
I think they're the only ones that can change it.
They're gonna. But the problem we have with that generation is they're gonna lose their identity. They'll be Moroccan. Well, I don't know if they're gonna be repping the Moroccan flag. You dig?
No, not necessarily.
Because we're passionate about our
My little
country.
brother's got a Jamaican flag on his door.
There you go. And he's full Moroccan.
And he's got a teeny tiny little Moroccan one.
And the whole of Carnival, he had his Jamaican flag on him.
Yeah, he looks more Jamaican.
And he wasn't the only one. There was a few of the man that had Jamaican flags. Yeah, there's a few man that had Jamaican flags, and it's not wrong with it.
I've got an Albanian one on my. Oh, no, I'm joking.
I mean, that could be believable.
It could.
Could.
No, I'm 100% Maghrebi, so if you try to get at me,
But guys,
I'll send it after you.
do you know what? Let's just make a disclaimer. We're not trying to bash any Moroccans, but if we can't correct ourselves to do better, then who's going to correct us?
And this is only for entertainment purposes. This is just to create conversation and get people talking, you know, because views are important. It's good to hear views from all angles.
The views are important, but it's a valid point.
No, people's views. Not the views and watching, the people's actual points of view.
Points of view. Okay, I thought you meant the views.
That's
Like,
POV. Yeah,
See
POV.
This is really important conversation.
I agree.
For what we do here at Marocafella, we want to connect our community.
100.
So we need to understand what is the main challenge.
And I'll tell you, we are proof that Moroccans don't support Moroccans because of why are we stuck in 2K subscribers? You lot are not supporting us.
You lot are not supporting.
You lot are not supporting us. And this is proof.
Listen. That's 2,000.
I know you guys be watching, but you guys are not.
That's 2,000 people.
It's actually more than that now.
No, but
it's actually more than that.
That's a concert.
You got to try and picture.
That's
it.
a concert. You put that in a stadium.
Don't worry, we're over 150k on TikTok views, so we're doing good. But this is prime example. You guys should be supporting us simply because we're Moroccan and we're pushing out good content. So prove us wrong. Let us blink next week and get 10k.
Don't forget. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Abone. Go on.
Guys, the subscribers are going up. If you guys are liking what you're seeing and you are watching, we're getting the views. Make sure you follow, comment, subscribe, and also go check out the Marocafella clothing brand. It's on Marocafella.com. You need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel to be able to purchase something from the website. And as usual, we love you. And yay, we'll see you next time.
Until next time.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Boom.